Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Side Project Live. We are live once again. Every Thursday, we're here. Thank you for joining today. A bit of a special episode tonight. Johannes, you can see he is kind of there, but he's not really here. He, as he said last week, he is now homeless and he's out in the woods. He's doing, I don't know where he is. He's off the grid, which means he can't join tonight. But he has cooked up something special, so that's why you still see him on the screen. I have no idea what it is. As we usually do here on Side Project, we try to surprise each other to make it a bit more fun. And yeah, I don't know what it is. I was just told to do it this way, and we'll see what happens. So I think we're going to have an exciting stream, even though I'm alone. It's going to be a challenge, but I mean, he's cooked up something, so it might not be that different, anyways. So that's pretty much it. Let's see what he has to say.
I think it's recording now. Hello, check 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think it's going. And hello, we are live and direct, as we say in the business.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're here with a side project. And can you tell us a bit more about this whole side project thing, Andre?
Oh, funny you ask. Side project is our side project where we create something every week on a live stream. And usually it's two of us. Now you're pre-recorded, so I don't know, it's a bit different, but it's our project.
I think that's a good explanation of it. We like to get down and dirty and do things here on the live show. We have about 1 hour to create something really pretty that you can hang on the wall or that you can build a wall in front of. You decide. But yeah, how's your week been, Andre?
Oh, it's been a good week. I mean, it's been stressful building up to this because I know I'm going to be alone.
Really?
But right now it doesn't feel like I'm alone. So yeah, that's really strange.
Glad. No.
Yeah.
So you've had quite a week then. Wow, I must say, my week's not been that interesting. I've been doing things and going out and about, and but it's been a week. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself, Andre? Who are you?
Well, I'm André. I'm a creative dude. I create all different kinds of things. I'm very injury prone, so I injure myself a lot. But that's perfect timing. But yeah, I create stuff all the time, different projects, and side project is right now it's my venue to just do different things all the time.
Oh, thanks for asking.
How about you?
Well, I am an adventure photographer from Sweden, and I like to get out and about in the wilderness out there and take photos and videos of people doing stuff in the outdoors, basically. But I also do a whole bunch of other things. I've been working freelance in the creative industry for about 10 years. And yeah, I guess that's how we come to know each other as well. We just crossed paths on the creative journey a few years ago and decided to start this podcast. And I believe you have a brief for us today. So, I mean, I don't really have anything else to add right now, so you might as well just get into it, I think.
Let's
roll
go
the
to
intro, show the brief, do your thing.
Is this strange for you guys as well? Because it's very strange for me. It feels like he's here, but he's not. Anyways.
Fantastic.
Anyways, today's client is Stingray. Who's Stingray, you might ask? He's a good friend of mine. It's his nickname given to himself when he saw a stingray outside an aquarium, and he gave himself that name.
That's a good idea.
And then he works as an entertainment rigger and stuff. He's
I like
quite
that.
a cool guy.
That's a cool Cool thing.
recently had a birthday. This is Stingray. He recently had a birthday, so he has requested for me to create some art for him previously.
I see.
He was disappointed when I gave some art to my friends, and he didn't get
Okay,
one.
so yeah, he's like a. Oh, okay, yeah.
And so he had his birthday last week, and right now I'm gonna create this birthday art for him.
Oh,
So
neat.
I want to make him happy. The format is I'm gonna make it in the computer. I'm gonna print
right.
it. I'm gonna frame it, and give it to him. That's the deal. And I have no guidelines at all.
That's awesome.
He has said that he likes these pieces that I've made before. So I don't know if there's anything really common about them, but it gives me an idea. 49.
No, I thought it was gonna be like a, like a thing, and then it would just transform into the other thing. Oh yeah, just like that. Yeah.
But this is gonna be my challenge to get back into the art that I usually create.
It's kind of weird when that happens. It's just like, I didn't expect that to happen.
Okay, so how weird is this for you guys?
It's wild, man. It's completely wild. Out of whack.
So just to reiterate, Johannes isn't actually here.
It looks exciting. Show me some more.
Well, this is about it. And this is what I'm gonna create for the next hour. So usually what I did, I made this project for myself to create art over the course of an hour every day. And that's when I started this art project, which renditioned into some of these pieces, and then I have loads of other pieces as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, he keeps throwing me off, so I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not.
So
anyways,
wait, do they want us to like create it this way, like when you turn the thing, or do they like actually want us to go like straight on, or?
Well, as I said, there's no guidelines at all, so we can create whatever.
Yeah, of course.
Whatever we want.
Yeah, I was just a little curious as to like what angle should we come.
You can do any angle you want, any angle. It's whatever's whatever's.
Okay, well, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. So just go into your mind, and if you want to create something at home as well, like we encourage you to create side projects, send it to us as well. We want to see what you create.
Well,
what's your side project?
Yeah, this was a little faster than usual, but sure, I like the idea of this, and I think since you're probably gonna lift the heavy load on this one, I think you can probably start us off whenever you're ready. But I think this whole brief has a lot of potential. I think we can create something really cool here. Because we had that thing, one of the things over there, and then you can just like use that to create something that would look very cool. And,
yeah, definitely. I mean, it's quite spread out.
I'm excited to try this out. See where we can head off with this direction.
Yeah,
not with one direction. That would be fun though if we just like got the whole band together and just like, all right, One Direction, let's go this way. We're gonna bring this creative journey thing with us. Oh yeah, it's gonna be like a 1 hour plane ride, and they can like create their own thing in 1 hour as well. We can all just like sit there on the plane and just like, oh hi, Mr. Harrison, or whatever they're called. What is that guy called?
Harry Styles.
I guess all of them, but
that's the only one I know.
Whatever. One Direction on a plane with us. If you want to see that, just remember to follow and subscribe or whatever you do on this platform, and maybe it will happen in the future. You could also
spread it. So
like
One Direction.
One Direction on the interwebs and just be like, hey guys, you should do a collab with these guys. They're pretty cool, and they want to like hang out on a plane with you.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
Yeah. That would escalate for sure.
Oh yeah, I think we should do that.
Okay.
So tag One Direction.
I'm stoked to get this puppy on the road. And
me too.
Yeah,
you're holding me back, Johannes.
Timer. I will get going on this thing.
The timer
Just like
has
you are.
started. Oh, there we go. Timer's
right.
on.
Oh gosh.
And we're
Why
gonna
does this
create
always happen?
something.
I'm just like, I can't computer. I don't know how to use my brain. But I'm gonna start somewhere. I'm just gonna pop
You don't
out
even know what
real
the project
quick,
is,
be right
Johannes.
back.
You have no idea. This is what's gonna be so strange. What is he gonna create? Put it in the comments. What do you think he's gonna create? So Johannes is pre-recorded. He has no idea what the project is. Maybe it sounds like he's gonna create something. Put it in the comments, and then we'll see at the end if anyone is right.
I am working. I'm not running away.
Yeah, what is he doing? I have no idea. Anyways, I'm gonna start. So this is Los Walos, old edition. Don't need this. So I think I'm gonna start off with a 2000 by 2000. That should be big enough for maybe 40 centimeters across 40 centimeters when you print it. So I'm gonna start off with that. I think I want to make a square painting. And I'm gonna make something. I mean, these two at least have in common that there's a landscape. And so I'm gonna do what I'm really comfortable doing, what I did when I constantly created this art. And do landscape and then put in some elements.
Yeah, I remember that thing. That was so weird. I can't believe we just like went there and that thing happened. Yeah, that was kind of whack.
Where did we go, Johannes?
Yeah, I'm definitely still working. Kind of struggling with this first part of the thing, just like getting a good idea. I'm gonna sit in a quiet place and just think about this for a moment.
You do that. Try to channel me. I mean, he knows me quite well, so maybe he will find out kind of figure out what I'm doing. But we'll see. Let's start with the landscape, and then we'll see what I want to add. I did talk to Stingray. On his birthday, we went to the pub. First day the pubs were open was his birthday, which was really fun. And we talked a little bit, and he said something about post boxes, mailboxes. So maybe I'll include something like that. Really don't know. Usually when I start these kind of art things, I have no idea what I'm doing. And I just go with the flow, see where it ends up, and hopefully it looks good enough so it's a good birthday gift for Stingray, because I'm gonna print it. It's gonna become an art piece, and and for anyone who's new here, welcome to Side Project. Thank you for hanging out. You're right, André. He's gonna work with angles. So usually usually there's two of us here. I mean, it's kind of two of us. I mean, he's more like half of him. Because Johannes is pre-recorded. He's in the forest somewhere in the Swedish woods, off the grid. I have no idea where he is, what he's doing. But he kindly recorded his camera where he's not at right now. He's just somewhere else. So we'll see. Hopefully he's going to create something. And as Gure is suggesting, it might be something with angles. So let's try to create something interesting here.
Sharknado.
What is he doing?
No, I did not just run into a table.
No?
No, I've been sitting here the whole time. I'm just focusing a lot. I'm focusing
You're
hard.
procrastinating.
So that's why you might hear like thunder rumbling, because it's just my brain is like doing things. It can make awkward noises sometimes. It's kind of weird, especially when you're like in the subway or the metro, as you call it. when you're just like sitting there, and then the thunder starts going off, and everyone's like, "Is it thunder in the underground?" And you're like, "Oh, sorry, no, it's just my brain. I'm just thinking about things." And this lady or girl across the subway, she's like, "He's thinking about me?" And I'm like, "No, I was actually thinking about ice climbing, but you look nice. Do you want to go for a fika?" And she's like, "Oh, sorry, I do not know what a fika is, but it sounds dangerous. I'm not gonna go." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay." I have gifflar dock, Johannes giffel. Huh?
I thought it would be better at coming up with
Huh?
stories when
And
he's
she's like,
had all this time to prepare.
I'm sorry, I don't know you, and I think my mom just called me to go home for dinner. Yeah, I mean, that happens sometimes. It's just, you can't control it. So yeah, how's your project coming along?
Well, it's thank you for asking. It's coming along. Something's happening
Nice.
right now. I'm
I like
looking
that.
for some elements to put in here that would be interesting. But maybe I should actually start. Because
I'm doing fine. It's going well.
I didn't ask you. Oh yeah, here's the other kind of art that I made.
Don't worry, I'm getting there.
I'm just gonna scroll through this quickly.
It's a process, you know. You gotta let it take its time.
Anyways, let's see. I'm gonna find some 3D models here. Let's see if there's actually like a mailbox. See if there's something free that I can download and put in my scene. Might be interesting, like a desert vibe, landscape vibe, and then we have some interesting mailbox like this one. But this one costs money. This one's free though.
I suppose, yeah. Group.
So, what do you think of this? Is it? How is Johannes behaving?
Yeah, I think that's always like the hard part about doing this. It's just like, I can't believe it. I can't do it. And then in the end, you're like, yeah, I could actually do that. And
I mean, it's quite
so
interesting because what we do every week is just try to put whatever is in our brain onto a screen, onto some sort of.
What else happened this week for you?
I've been working a lot. But
thunder rumbling adventures for you, maybe?
No, but there's the Oscars this week. On Sunday, they do the Oscars, which is going to be quite interesting because last year, obviously, wasn't as many films being released.
Really? Oh, that's wild.
And there's some quite interesting lineups in there. I think I'm going to talk about that with you guys. If you want to hear about the Oscars, what I think about the films, let me know in the comments.
Doing things, nothing in particular.
What is he doing?
Yeah, I'm just like enjoying it. Yeah, it's kind of fun. You get to do all the things, and then you also get to do other things. So it's fun.
Okay, I'm gonna put this mailbox in.
I'm looking forward to that thing for sure.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what he's gonna create.
It
sounds like he's creating something. I can't really see him at the moment.
Drizzle.
Here we go. Mailbox.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, and I think that kind of like no, not like that.
No. I guess I have to tell you again. Johannes is in the forest.
But I think if you do the one thing, it's going to be easier to do the other thing. So you just got to like start somewhere.
Yeah, that's always the tricky part, to start when you create stuff.
I'm getting somewhere.
And not to stop yourself. That's the biggest like hurdle ever. It's just like you stop yourself before you explore the idea. That's why this is nice as well. We spend an hour to create something. If it sucks, then just leave it. It's 1 hour. If it's something good, keep working on it. Make it really interesting and
Hold
nice.
on. Shoot.
That's my tip for staying creative and like just exploring ideas. What is he doing now?
Nice. That's perfect.
Okay, that's a mailbox. Let's see. Is there an actual stingray on here?
Oh,
That could be cool.
some advertising there. Oops. Here we go. Nice.
And thank you for hanging out
Slouching.
tonight with me, and any night that you show up. And remember, if you like this content, give us a follow here on Twitch and on our Instagram, which is Side Project Live. We post funny stuff there as well. And usually there's a bit more conversation between me and Johannes, but he seems very busy right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
No, I'll get there. I'm just gonna. It's the whole process, you know.
This is quite a cool
Crap, I need
stingray.
better tape.
Let's grab this one. A stingray flying in the sky. That could be cool to fill out the sky.
Oh no, I meant like tape for recording this video. Like video
Is that tape?
not any other.
What is he doing?
So I'm definitely still listening. I'm definitely still working on the same project that you are. Definitely doing all that. Nothing else. Go.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Let's grab
it's
this.
looking a little
Put it
different
in
from
here.
yours, but that's fine. I think it's supposed to not look identical, right?
Oh, I can't see what he's doing, but I just hear that there's loads of stuff happening. And obviously I can't ask
It's
him.
like my head is
So,
going. There you go.
oh no, just
Nice.
export, import.
Beauty. I need a head support. Yeah, I hurt my neck, so that's why I need a head support. Beauty.
What is he doing?
Why am I so
Okay,
low?
here's my stingray.
I mean, like low on energy. It's like this week has been low on energy
Yeah?
for sure.
Well, you became homeless, so that might be, that could be why. No? I mean, sometimes I kind of forget that he's pre-recorded. So, what do you think? Is this cool?
Shit. Oh crap.
That's the stingray. Should probably put it. It would be nice with the shadow of the stingray onto the landscape. So maybe I'll add a light
Gosh,
here.
I'm tall.
The sun.
Yeah, no, I've had like a growth spurt recently. That's what I'm just noticing now. That I'm tall.
Let's see here.
Oh, slippery.
Okay, so it might have to be.
Yeah, I
back.
just took a shower. That's why I'm slippery. No other reason.
Yeah.
I have snaplis.
This would be. Oh, his shadow looks a bit strange on there.
Oh gosh. Here we go.
There we go. That's on there and in the sky. Mailbox. The shadow looks quite nice on there. I'll move it so we get to see.
Oh no, I'm still wearing the same hat. I don't know why you would ask. I haven't changed clothes at all. I'm just sitting here the whole time. I think you're a little too focused on what you're doing, and sometimes you kind of like forget to look up at my window, and that's fine. But yeah, I've been here the whole time, for sure. Still, I will be here the whole episode.
Oh no!
Don't worry, I'm still here.
Oh, I've ruined something here.
Nice.
Okay, it's back. But yeah, the Oscars. Apparently, the Mank. If you know, do you know any of the recent
That's
films
fantastic.
at all? When I ask questions, I'm asking you in chat because Johannes is not listening to me. He's ignoring me today.
Oh yeah, that was a funny joke, Andre.
It's not a joke.
Nothing else.
It's real. Okay, what else could we add in here? This is beginning to shape up into something interesting.
Oh yeah,
Let's see.
no.
Maybe
That's totally fair.
he does like rocks.
Totally legit.
He has this big rock in his room.
Yeah, no, I haven't changed back. As I said, I've had this hat on the whole time. I've had this T-shirt here. Yeah, I'm just a little cold, so I had to go out for a second, get a hot drink, something.
Oh yeah? Did he leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did leave.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Wait, what? Okay, so Mank, which is a take. Well, it's basically a film about
Yeah, no, I'm here.
the guy who wrote Citizen Kane, which is Orson Welles, which is this famous cult director. He made this film in the 60s, I believe, which is known to be like one of the masterpieces of film. It's a really good film. I really recommend, if you haven't seen Citizen Kane, you should have a look at it. It holds up really well as well for being so old. I find that a lot of old films, they tend to not hold up too well. But yeah, I really believe Citizen Kane does hold up. I really enjoy that film. And I saw it before Mank, because Mank is about the writer who's writing this masterpiece. It's all in black and white. And I think, so it has 10 Oscars nominations, which I don't understand. It's not that good of a film. I think it's more because it's a film about the masterpiece. So it's a nod to film history, and the guys that decide the nominations of Oscars. What's Johannes doing? Oh, it's hilarious. Well, yeah, the guys that decide on the nominations, they obviously would love that because they love that film. But yeah, I don't think it's a great film. It is worth a watch, probably, but not 10 nominations, I don't think. I was speaking to my colleague about it, and he was saying that it's just been such a dry year of films, so that's probably why. Yeah, we have a new host. You name him. Name the new host. What does he look like? He's not. I mean, he is there, but not. What could his name be? Paperhead, cylinder head, cap. I don't know. You give me a name. I will name him that. That's hilarious. Anyways, this is, we have a rock, we have this stuff, a chandelier hanging. He likes like glittery stuff and like krimskrams, as we call it in Swedish. There's not an English word for it, I don't think. Things that are like bright and unnecessary, like those birds that are black and white, the steel shiny stuff, they like krimskrams as well. This,
No, yeah. Did you see that whole shebang about that thing that happened the other day? Yeah, wasn't it kind of strange? Yeah, I actually thought that they would not do it that way. I thought they would do it in a different way. Okay.
Or are you talking about the Oscars now?
Oh, so you agreed that they wanted to do it that way.
No, no, I don't even know what that way
Yeah,
is.
I can see that, but I disagree. I think they should have done it like in a different way, kind of.
What kind of way? You can't just.
Yeah.
You have to give me something here, Johannes.
I mean, we're all different. we can we can leave it at that. Yeah.
No,
Oh yeah.
I have no. Has there been any big things happening this week? Oh, he does look like that Ed, and Eddie. That's that's completely right. Uh, but he's not a plank though. He's more of a. But yeah, it does. I mean, that's my new host, my new co-host, right here. Oh, that show. Would that be a good show now? Do you think? Ed and an Eddie, because it does. I don't really remember what they do. It's three guys, and one of the guys has a plank, right? There's one fat guy, one skinny tall guy. That's pretty much all I know about it. I bet Johannes knows about it, but he's not here. So cylinder head, yeah. I think we can go for that. What is this then? OJ. Yeah. So I'm thinking a chandelier from the sky. Yeah, this one I can download. Anyways, there's also the new film Sound of Metal. I don't know where it works, but it's on Amazon Prime. It's about a metal drummer that it becomes deaf, and they have also received a lot of nominations. Best actor and stuff. And I saw it this weekend. It's quite a good film, quite interesting. It's interesting to deal with the whole like becoming deaf, something that I'm kind of scared of. A couple of weeks ago, I started getting temporary tinnitus, like over and over. I think it was stress, but yeah, so I was like, oh shit, am I losing my hearing now? And I've also had this idea, I want to learn sign language. Because then I'll be able to speak to deaf people. That would be quite interesting. But I haven't done that yet. But the film kind of brought that back. So I felt it would be, yeah, it kind of renewed my interest for sign language. But yeah, I mean, I think it was a decent film. I didn't really like the character that much. Because it's not convincing.
I've come quite a bit on my project as well.
Oh yeah?
I wouldn't say I'm like halfway there just yet.
Oh wow.
But I'm getting there.
I'm not even keeping track of the timer.
It's something different.
25 minutes, that's fine.
But yeah, it's no, not like that. No, I would never do it that way. I would just like, jam it in there. Just put the thing in, and then I would just like add another thing on top of that thing. And
is he thinking about?
Yeah, you know how it goes. You just like stack. It's all about layering, right? Yeah, you can like layer things, and it's gonna look great.
Let's see, what kind of colors do they like? Maybe I'll do something like crazy like this, impressionist kind of stuff for the sky, and then I'll keep these kind of orange warm tones. I should probably create something interesting light-wise like this, because he liked this thing. But he has no idea, because this is like from over a year ago when I showed this to him. And I sent all the stuff that I made to him, and he said, Pretty much told me which ones he liked, and it's perfect reference for me now to work on. And he has no idea. Hopefully, if there's anyone from Unit K here, don't show Stingray. Don't tell Stingray, because he shall not know until he gets it. Anyways, let's see. Let's keep this orange. Post box. Do I have different? I do. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what these slots are. So these slots are different colors or textures on it. Okay, there we go. That's the post. Let's make something like wooden. And then what is this? That's the front there. That should probably stay white. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see better what's happening. There we go. Slot 5. I should probably stay white as well. I'm thinking the classical, like red post box. And then everything's doing the same thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that time. Do you want to tell the story?
The time when
you can go ahead and tell the full story. It'll be it's a good story.
Well,
yeah. Don't leave out the details.
So
that should be a good one.
we used to live in. I'm just gonna go for the story. So we used to live in this small, tiny village in Sweden, in the woods. 5,000 people, I think, live there. Obviously, there was 2 places where we could go out and drink and like spend the evenings. One of them was the hotel, and the other place was just well, there was 3 actually. There was a pizzeria as well, and then there was a pub that wasn't a great pub and very small. And so we did a lot of like home parties at people's houses and stuff. And these parties used to, I mean, I do understand now. I'm from Stockholm, so I'm from a city where you can do lots of stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But you start realizing what it is like,
that part.
coming from a smaller place. So we got quite creative. So one night we, one of our teachers joined this party, and he had some skis with him. So what we did was, it was snowing outside. We attached, well, he put on his skis, we found a rope, and then we had a car, and we started pulling him behind the car and going on the streets of this small village, which was really fun. Like we're dragging our teacher, who was in a full suit as well, and then he thought like it's a little bit boring. I'm the only one riding, so we went to the school. He had the keys, so we unlocked it. We went into we could actually access the school. There were some people like in the school working. This is probably like 2 a.m. or something. And we went in there to get some black bin bags. And then we went on the back roads of the school where there was more snow. And me and this teacher, we sat down behind the car holding this holding this rope, sliding behind the car. And so he's in a full suit. I'm just in like a shirt or something.
And it was that time I learned to never trust a stranger that you haven't talked to for more than 5 seconds.
This wasn't a stranger, Johannes. Anyway, so he was obviously in a suit.
He was just like, well, I'm gonna do this thing. And I was like, well, all right, that sounds great. Let's do it. Then he went totally nuts and just like, yeah, I don't even know what he was trying to do. But I'm glad you were there. Yeah, well, you can tell the rest of the story.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. So, because he was in a suit and we're on these plastic bags, obviously like we ripped holes in the bags immediately. So in the end, we were just riding on our butts. But he's in a suit, so when we finished and we stand up, and I just look at him, and his whole butt is white. So all the color of his suit pants have just been like scraped off while we've been riding behind the car. And that was, I mean, it was hilarious. It was really fun. Like we had a lot of like fun moments like that in the small town. There's also a lot of boring
Yeah.
stuff.
And then, yeah, you got to tell them about that one time. Yeah, we have so many weird stories.
I don't want to tell them all
Do
now,
you remember
though.
that time that we didn't do that thing, but we did this other thing instead? Yeah. Yeah, you can tell them about that too.
No, I'm not gonna tell them about that because I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That should be good.
This is so
Sorry for
strange.
interrupting, but I'm actually making a lot of progress here. It's looking
Are
great
you?
here. I've got like a thing looking really nice here on my screen. Has some connection issues, so I can't really show you, but it's looking pretty dope sauce.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, go on with the story.
What do you want to hear about, guys, in chat? Do you want to hear about creativity? Do you want to hear about films? Do you want to hear about whatever you want to hear about? I'm here. Because Johannes is not helping me out very much. He's obviously pre-recorded in the woods somewhere. I have no idea. And he's been planning this for the last week. I thought it would give me more stuff to go off of, so I could just keep like start a story or something, and then I just take over. But instead, he's so unspecific. It's terrible. Like, don't be like that with your friends. Like, be specific. Be help them out. Now I'm like, here, what's going on? Let's see. I'm just adding some lines here into my creations to get some more definition in them. And then we're gonna look through the camera. What do you guys think? Does it look all right?
Ooh. Oh, shoot. Nothing. No, I was just like, look, yeah, I was admiring your work, and I just got something in their throat.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you seem to have a lot of things in your throat.
Talk a little bit about your process there. I'm curious, and I'm sure the viewers are very curious to find out more as well. So yeah, go walk us through it.
I'm pretty much just trying to make this a bit more interesting here. So we have a pro spot, adding some lights, so you can see the face here of this stingray. It's not very defined.
Okay, yeah.
So
you do like, do you do
wow.
that first, or do you do something else before you do that?
No, so what I do is I obviously make the layout first, and then I add the lights to make sure it looks good. This is getting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's the button.
Oh, okay.
So let's point that in here, and then just boost this line even more.
Nice.
Wow, that's a bright now. But now you can see there's a bit more definition here. I mean, that's a bit too bright.
Oh, I see.
So let's bring it down. Let's just figure this out. Where are we on time? That's okay. 25 minutes left. I think I've done pretty good process here so far. And what is that sound? He scares me a little bit, this Johannes pre-recorded one, especially.
Just like go with that thing and then Oh, and then you add it on top? I see.
If I'm ever away.
All right, and then you just like put it through that filter. No. Okay, no filter. This is not Instagram? Okay. Yeah, I get it.
If
All right,
I'm ever away
calm
for this,
down, man.
I'm gonna make it so bad for him. I'm gonna
Just a question.
get him back for this. Okay. We have a rock.
When was the last time you had ice cream?
Probably last summer. When it's sunny, I like to get. So Twister is completely different here in the UK. Twister is more of a cream. So in Sweden, I think it's more like an ice, like lollipop kind of thing. But here it's like fully cream, so it's like quite heavy, and it's way smaller as well. So I tend to get it, but I'm always disappointed afterwards. So yeah, I mean, that's my ice cream story. I don't have much else on ice cream. I did actually try vegan ice cream. It was actually really good. A vanilla one. I also had the chocolate one, but it tasted more like pistachio. But it was good as well. I think I still have it in the freezer. Anyways, that's enough about ice creams. Let's get on. Okay, we have a rock that he likes. Oh, the chandelier. I'm gonna swing. Usually, Mr. Johannes would join me in singing in studies. He's gone. He's left me this whatever. What did we call him? Cylinder head. Instead. Where is this? Is this it? No, that's the stingray. Where did my... Shoot, I've lost my little... There we go, that's the one I want. Where are you? Oh, it is there. Okay. OBJ. Load this in, and I'm gonna put it here in the center.
I always bring that thing with me when I go somewhere, because you never know when you're gonna need it, right?
I wonder if he has this thing in the woods wherever he is. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I've had too many unfortunate encounters like that where I just like, oh shoot, I should have had that with me right now.
Oh wow, that's a big chandelier. Oh lord.
That's cool. I just found something that was useful and totally on the computer and stuff.
Okay, so now it's just about finding something that looks...
Yeah, no, I'm still, yeah, you can see me on the screen.
Looks alright. Should I...
Totally right there with you.
So right now, I feel like the stingray and the chandelier is competing a little bit.
I'm just, it's a little echoey because I'm moving stuff. I've moved the couch or something.
Maybe this will work. Okay, let's figure out the colors of this dude. It has a lot of them. What are you? I have no idea. So I'm just gonna go through here. So this is, oh yeah, there we go, that's the top. I want this to be golden, metallic. I just need to like figure, this is gonna be one wacky shot here. So I don't have time to go through all these different, let's make that a bit bronze. As you can see, all these different things that's in here, that's different like parts of this 3D model that just needs some sort of texture, like color or... Ooh, that's the edge. That's ugly. Oh, it should be black. Yeah. Anyways, is there something that you guys want me to add in here? I'm happy to take suggestions, ideas. Let's see. I mean, it's gonna be quite wacky. I don't think we're gonna see these light bulbs. Let's see. No, that's fine. Okay, let's look at this again. Let's see. Obviously, it's gonna need some light.
Oh
Actually,
man, my computer is struggling right now. It's like
is it?
I didn't think this project would be that heavy, but it's having a hard time. Yeah, I'm working on some really heavy stuff here. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
not too much time left of the timer.
No.
Oh shoot. I
Okay.
gotta I gotta concentrate here for a second, so I'll be a little quiet. Sorry about that. But you can tell them a story. Tell them about something that we did a while ago.
Oh, what else did we do? You did hear about the France story. We're actually making a bit of a supercut of what happened that night in Innsbruck. The Innsbruck tapes. That is coming for you guys. It's long overdue, but there's just so much good stuff in there, and just figuring out what to keep, what to remove, that stuff. It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna come on our channels, on our YouTube Side Project Live, on our Instagram Side Project Live. So give us a follow if you haven't, and if you're new here, this is Side Project. Every week we create something from a brief. We have a client every week. As Johannes said in the beginning, hopefully we get One Direction. We're gonna go on a plane with One Direction, and we're gonna create some wacky stuff with them. That's that's his plan. I think that would be quite funny to do. And if there's something you want to see us do as well, let us know. We are happy to create it. Or if you need something, if your business needs a logo, if you need an animated intro, whatever, we are happy to make it here on the stream for you guys. Okay, we have our chandelier. We have 17 minutes left. I feel that this bottom bit here, bottom left, is a little bit empty. So I want to add something there. Maybe. What do we think about the mermaid? Is there any mermaids over here? Mermaid tail sticking up from the desert. There's no free stuff. I have the whale though, from Los Walos. Do I still have that? I don't know. Do I? Let's see. My secret folder. Is it here? No, I think I removed it. It's taking up too much space. Okay, let's skip that. Something here in the corner. A Corvette Stingray. Is that a... Wait, is that a... Is that a car? Oh, no way. These are super cool. Yeah. Oh, let's see if there's any Corvettes on here. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna have especially free ones. There it is. $200. Oh, that's a good idea though. Thank you. I don't know if he's into sport cars really. DeLorean, that's classic. From Back to the Future. I haven't actually seen that film. I should probably see it. Just never got into it. There's just so many films, especially like when I work in film as well. Everyone expects me to have seen everything. My colleagues always laugh at me for not having seen all the classics. All right, let's see. What do I have in my assets folder? Candles, carpet. No, no, no. What else does he like? He does like frogs actually. He tried to breed frogs. So let's add a frog. Right. Luckily I have one on one of my old art pieces. Just building my library. Here we go. Frog. Let's add you in here. Whoa, what is happening to him? Okay. Now I come to the problem as well here where I'm not naming my stuff, so I don't know what's selected. Okay, so that is the one. But if I grab it, you can see he's going all crazy. Why is that? Oh, this is terrible. He's just breaking apart when I pull him, trying to move him, and okay, so at least it moved. Let's see here. This is gonna be interesting. What is that called? He's doing a split. That's perfect. Oh yeah, the sky, I need to paint that. How much time do I have? 13 minutes. Thank you for reminding me. Someone's keeping track here. That's good. Because I'm not at the moment. Let's just put him on the ground. Oh, he's clipping through. There we go. So just positioning him. And then I'm gonna have to export this soon. Yeah. That's a bit interesting. Let's see. Do you have any color frog? No, you don't. I don't. Let's remove. That's not working. This is sometimes the problem when you download stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna delete all of this. Create a new. Where's the new texture thingy? Whoop. No. Oh yeah. Let's do this. Beautiful. Let's see. Diffuse color.
I've come quite far on my project now. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Tell us about what you're working on right there.
Right now, just getting this frog some color. And then I think I'm going to be ready to export this and then start. Okay, I need a light right here by the frog so we can see him a bit better. So it doesn't disappear. And then after that, it's time for the sky. Create the sky as gray. Kindly reminds me of. So I'm getting lost here in the creation process. It's way too bright. Bit better. Whoop. There we go. I mean, it's all right. It's not terrible. Let's save it and let's export this. See what it looks like. And then for the sky, so he likes that kind of thing. I don't know if he likes the sky though, but he said this was one of his favorites. So let's just start painting with some colors, shall we? Add a brush, bit of a, let's do, yeah, that's interesting. Start with a base layer of red here. Opacity. Boom. Here we go. Okay, so let's do some streaks. different shades. And then I'm gonna mix this up using, I'm gonna blend these things together. And then a bit of a darker tone. There we go. And some red again. Just a little bit here. Okay. Then let's try to blend these together. Let's use our Impressionist blender. Sample all layers. There we go. Oh, actually don't want to sample you. See, now we're getting somewhere. Just trying to create some interesting variations in here. Let's do a little bit of a Van Gogh, is it? It's like swirly sky. I did see this documentary about the biggest art heist that is unsolved still, where they stole the Rembrandt and stuff. It's on Netflix. I think it's called, I don't know what it's called actually. It's quite a shit documentary though, because it's very American. They over dramatized it. It's only four episodes, like an hour each. It's all right. I mean, I love art, and I kind of love heists as well. So it's like down my alley, but that was just a bit poorly made, I think. But what do I know? I'm not famous yet. Let's see here. Blender render. Where are we on time? 7 minutes. This is... The clock is ticking down quickly. So let's add this in. And now we see what's happening here. That's a bit too saturated, a bit crazy. We don't want to add some clouds. I think there's actually a brush for that. It's so handy, like having different brushes in here. It just gives you, ooh, maybe a bubble like that. Ooh, not like that. Brush. Now he's just gone, is he? Are you still with me, people of the chat? Are you following this? There we go. Double bubble. Just a bit of texture in the sky. And let's find clouds. No, it's not a Swedish heist. It's in Boston. It's called, I even forgot the name of that place. I mean, I had no idea what happened, like before I saw the documentary. But basically, what happened is that two guys dressed up as policemen walked in, and they said they were investigating a disturbance. And the guards, this was at night, the guards let them in, and then they were tied up with like duct tape and stuff and put to the basement. And then they spent 85 minutes in there, I think, just stealing stuff. And what's interesting is how they took their time, first of all, but also like they did different things. Like some paintings they would just like rip out. Some paintings they would actually take apart the frame and yeah, carefully remove the painting or the canvas. So it's like, yeah, it's quite an interesting story, the heist itself. Like, I quite enjoyed like that bit, but yeah, they still haven't found him. And one of the guys that was jailed for it or for something similar was just left, just came out of prison last year, I think, and he was supposed to be in jail for like another 10 years. So somehow he got his sentence reduced like crazy. Probably helped the feds, is what they're saying, but no one really knows. No one's talking. So I'm going to duplicate everything here. Then I'm going to merge this. Because now I'm going to add an oil paint filter. So it looks like, yeah, it messes it up a bit. Let's see here. Don't want too much shine though. But that's beginning to look like something a bit more interesting. Add a bit of contrast to this. Probably a bit of brightness. Because as well, what happens is when you print these, you always lose a bit of brightness. And now the colors are just crazy. So let's reduce those. Don't really like what the chandelier looks like. So let's add a little bit of a glow on top of that. Maybe a bit of warmer, like it's emitting light. So something like this. And we just drop. That looks a little bit boring. That's a bit more contrast. That's quite nice. I think it was a bit of a mistake to add a black rim to it, because that is just a bit too prominent right now, I think. Which one is the Swedish heist? Which museum was that? And when was it? I mean, they steal stuff all the time, and it's quite cool. I also saw this. There was this Finnish like forger. He was just brilliant at forging.
Look at that! It's coming along, hey? Looks nice. Looks like you got some action going on there.
Yeah.
Looks like you have some stuff right there on the left. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Where did you learn that technique?
I just learned everything myself. Just practicing, just doing different things. Okay, so these ones I've learned that I always make them too obvious. So I'm gonna make them subtle so you don't even see them really. But it just adds a bit of texture on there. And let's add a bit of a I'm gonna add a what is it called? A circular gradient. Yeah, a bit of vignette. So just to bring those corners down a little bit. And then kind of changing my mind on those colors. Let's see what we can do with that. If I shift the U, wow, everything's going crazy. The pink stands out a bit too much to me. And then now let's. Oh, what are we on time? It has to be done. I'm gonna add one last bit of streak. Another palm forest. Oh no. We need to add like a sound. So like I can hear when it's starting to, like the last minute. Anyways, I'm just gonna add a little bit of a as many birds. Just a bit of energy or something. Here we go. Yeah, something like that. And then white. And let's make it a bit bigger. Yeah, something like that. That's quite nice. Drop the opacity of that. And yeah, I guess this has to be it. And Johannes, how is he doing? The deadline. It's done. It is over. This has been quite an interesting one. Let's see. So I need to save this out. And then I'm not going to show you the process of printing it or anything, but I will make sure I will put the finished printed framed piece will go on our Instagram. So make sure you follow Side Project Live on Instagram. And then you can see it there. I'll probably make a bit of a video story or something as well. Just showing the art, maybe a reaction from Stingray. He actually has no idea I'm doing this. I should have asked of his permission to use his name, but I don't think he's gonna hate me. Here we go. This is the final piece. I might do, since this is actually going to be printed and put into the world as an art piece, I might do tiny small tweaks afterwards. But this is what I made in 1 hour. That's what side project is all about. Get the ideas from your head, make something with it, and yeah, just keep the creative energies flowing. Because when you stop being creative, when you stop making stuff, you kind of go into a rut. Like a lot of people say it's like exercising, like creative. It's like exercise for your brain. So once you start challenging yourself and start thinking more creatively, you get more creative ideas. And this is just brilliant. Like what you can create in an hour, and then like see it as a concept as well. And I could make this quite a lot grander, bigger, and start thinking about it. But in 1 hour, I'm very happy with this. What do you guys think? Thank you, Gray. Thank you very much. Let's see. I think he will probably be happy with this. I mean, imagine this on a wall. Let's see. What do I have here? Okay, one sec. Ooh. This one here. Oh, it's so big. Oh yeah, I printed this one a few years ago. So this is kind of where it's gonna go, like with that art. And it's really nice just like seeing what you have created and getting it printed, because pretty much everything I do is on a screen. So just seeing it in the real world is so different. Like seeing the colors, seeing like bigger as well, and like how it reacts to light. Like it looks different in sunset. It looks different like in different lights. It's really interesting. So hopefully this will look good as well. Anyways, I think Johannes is just gone now. I thought he was going to show us a result as well, but I guess he's running over time. Anyways, I'm gonna go into big screen. Well, I want to thank you guys for hanging out, for being here. Thank you, Gray, for being so active in the chat. It's been really nice talking to you and reading everything you've written. We love engagement and encouragement and stuff, like having you guys just talking to us or sending us stuff. What you create is just brilliant. we really love it. I think Johannes said it a week ago or something, where he mentioned it's like you become like a proud parent when people send us stuff. It's like, oh wow, they did this. It's so cool, and they make like you guys make really cool stuff. So we really appreciate all that. Um, and it's been a bit of a different episode. I hope it still has been entertaining. A bit more one-sided because Johannes is a bit on the lob side today, as you can see. I'm not sure he's feeling so well. Who knows? I will make sure to check up on him. And well, it's been great. I hope you like this. I hope you stay tuned. I hope you join us next Thursday when we create more things. And I do think, I mean, this video here, I'm gonna, let's see where Johannes is actually. He's just saying.
I'm pretty satisfied with it, and
he's back. Let's see what he has to say. Come on, Johannes. Come back.
Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
Oh shoot. Oh shit.
What does he come up with now? I mean, how did you make that thing? How did you make that, Johannes?
What's going on?
And this is just before he became homeless as well.
Oh man, that was a tricky challenge. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe we pulled it off, eh? Yeah, that was tricky. But I'm pretty satisfied with the result. Could have been better, but you know, we only had an hour, and yeah, more or less an hour, and that's what happens, you know. Can't always get what you want.
I mean, that's the hardest thing.
Just I think that's what I've learned working with clients in the creative industry too. You'll never get to do as good as you want it to be, because they're always going to be like, yeah, so I like it, but can you make it a little bit worse? And you're like, yeah, I'll do those changes, and I personally think it's going to look way worse, but you're paying, so like here you go. Yeah, but that's just me rambling and ranting. How did you enjoy the project, André?
I really enjoyed it. It was
really you're still nice. Working on it?
No.
Okay, you're gonna keep working on it.
I might do, actually. I might do. Since I'm printing it and giving it to a good friend of mine.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap things up here, because I feel satisfied with my result, and
can we see it?
I think that I have accomplished something very beautiful here today.
Yeah, please show us, Johannes. I want to see what you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, give me 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Well.
Yeah. No, I'm completely done.
Are you? What have you been doing all this time, Johannes? I mean, you've had all this time to do something, and I see cylinder head.
Yeah.
And what are you doing?
I'm done. I'm just gonna like.
Did he make this?
A few more details.
Or what's going on here?
But
Johannes?
Yeah, I think overall.
I mean, you can't say you're not happy with it.
With the result.
Don't put any effort in it.
Yeah. Now, I mean, as always, you want to spend more time on it, but here's what we got. Yeah, I did work on it on my computer, but I printed it out. Aren't you surprised to see a full print in such a short amount of time?
Is that what you did?
Here's like here's a skier dude going out, and then here are like mountains and stuff and clouds, and we have the sun right there. So yeah, you can see that was I inspired by being out skiing in beautiful mountains? Yeah, I think so. That's what mountains do to you.
Yeah, it looks like
You
it.
just like want to go out there and do things. Yeah.
Oh, you.
So this has been a fun one, and I am. We are very grateful for everyone watching, and if
Yeah.
you at home have made something as pretty as this, or even less pretty, I don't care. It's all subjective. Yeah.
It is.
Everyone gets to decide if it's good or not. So I think this is very pretty, and don't be scared or like alarmed if you can't make something this pretty, because yeah, it's all just like how far along the journey you are, and we want to see your journey. We want to join you. We want to be part of that journey. We want to like be Gandalf with the whole staff and be like, oh, follow me. We're gonna go to this place and drop a ring in the fire. You know, we're not gonna die halfway, I hope. That would suck.
That would be
But
bad.
we are going to guide you and be there
Definitely.
for you and be like, that looks great. Pat on the shoulder. And yeah, do you have anything to add to that, Andre?
No, I think that's perfect. I mean, we want to. I mean, this is our journey, in the middle of our
Yeah,
journey,
for sure.
and we want you to be on a journey as well, to be creative, to create whatever you want. If you
Yeah.
build stuff, whatever you do, like we're here to support you. We want to create a community of
Yeah, I
creating things.
couldn't have
Really.
said it better myself. That's a very good point.
Yeah. So join our community. Well, the community we're building.
No. Yeah, no. No,
And,
I wouldn't say that.
Really? You don't want them to join us.
But yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Sometimes, maybe. But I think if you want to be a Frodo, use the hashtag and go crazy. And otherwise, yeah, just be a Samwise. Help us out. Be our pat on the back. And thanks for joining and watching, and all your beautiful comments that I totally replied to. And I was very active in the chat this episode as well, as usual.
Yeah.
Even more so today, I think. And I was also very
We both have clouds and mountains.
actively participating in the whole project, seeing the whole thing through, and getting a beautiful end result. And yeah, I think yours looks great. Oh yeah, shoot.
Thank you.
Andre, let's see your result. Oh wow. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, you like it?
What's going on right there in the upper left?
That's a chandelier. It's
I
he likes like
see.
creamscomes and stuff, like
Nice.
shiny stuff. So
Okay,
that's what I
well,
made there.
Yeah, if you're gonna keep working on it or not, then do that. I think it's gonna look great, and keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, as I said, I'm checking out. I gotta run to the bathroom or something. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Andre, as always. It's been a pleasure. And I will now try to stop this thing. How do you even... I don't even know. Is that it? No. Oh, shoot.
He seems to have some technical
I've never used this
difficulties.
camera before. It's kind of... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same to start. Haha.
That's the one. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for bearing with this weird episode. I really hope you have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it massively. It's been really fun. Next week we will be back as normal. Johannes will be here in flesh, and I can talk to him. And let me know if you thought this was funny. This is an experiment. We want your feedback on what we're doing. What do you think we can improve on? How we can change things up? Projects you want to see? If you want to hear other stories, or if you want to hear about our creative journeys, or our struggles, whatever. Let us know. It's great. We love doing this, and we hope you enjoy watching it. It means a lot. So thank you very much, and I will see you next Thursday, same time, same, same every every Thursday. Um, and I hope you have a lovely Friday and a lovely weekend. And speak to you soon. Bye bye.